So today we are going to see a question from coordinate geometry, and with it we are going to even revise our some basic concepts. So first of all, the thing that I'm going to tell you, that what you should know, what is the prerequisite for this question, that angle between the lines given by given by given by equation ax square plus 2hxy plus dy square is equal to 0. Okay, so this is a pair of straight lines. This is the equation of a pair of straight lines, and we want to find the angle between the lines denoted by this particular pair. So I think that you might be remembering that this is nothing but tan theta is equal to twice of root under h square minus ab upon a plus b. Okay, now when these two lines are perpendicular, then obviously this value will be not defined, because tan of pi by 2 is not defined. Therefore a plus b must be equal to 0, because in that case the denominator will be equal to 0, and then only it will be, these lines will be perpendicular. Okay, and it will represent parallel lines or coincident lines if h square minus ab is equal to 0. Okay, so in this case the lines will be coincident, and in this case it will be perpendicular. So this was the thing that I wish that we should recap, so that you might be able to recall these formulas when we will be taking a question. Okay, so let us move towards the question. Prove that the straight line straight lines joining the origin to the intersection point of the straight line ax plus by minus 2ab is equal to 0. You may fast forward it, because I am writing the question and it may be a bit slow. And the curve x minus b whole square plus y minus a whole square is equal to c square are at right angles if a square plus b square is equal to c square. So basically what this question is saying, that prove that the straight lines joining the origin to the intersection point of the straight line and the curve, this is obviously a circle with center at b comma a, are at right angles if a square plus b square is equal to c square. Okay, so what would be a rough diagram? It will be something like this, that here it would be the coordinate axis, here there would be the circle, and there would be, see, the straight line can be written in intercept form as ax plus by is equal to 2ab, and then dividing both sides by 2ab, we will get x by 2b plus y by 2a, that is equal to 1. So that means the center is obviously b comma a, and this will be the straight line like this, passing through the center, and this is the center, and assume that this line is passing through the center, though it is not streaming here, but let us assume it, and this is 2b comma 0, and this is 0 comma 2a. So this is not a schematic diagram. This is just to give you a rough idea that how the question is actually. So how we are going to start it. So in such questions, what we need to do is, let us choose a proper color. In such questions, what we need to do is, first of all, we need to homogenize. I hope that you would be aware with the concept of homogenization. So I need to rewrite the equation ax plus by minus 2ab is equal to 0. I'm going to rewrite it. Okay, so how I will be rewriting it? We can rewrite like this: ax plus by upon 2ab is equal to 1. Okay. Now I will be homogenizing my curves equation with this. So the equation of the curve can also needs to be uh, shuffled a bit. Equation of the curve that was given to us was x minus b whole square plus y minus a whole square is equal to c square. So I can write it like this: x square plus y square minus twice of bx plus ay and plus a square plus b square minus c square is equal to 0. Okay. And now one more thing, that in this question it was saying that the pair of straight line that are joining the origin to the point of intersection of the line with the curves, this angle is pi by 2. This angle is pi by 2 when the given condition holds. Okay, in the question. So I have rewritten this curves equation like this. And now we have the equation of the required pair of straight lines by homogenizing these curves. So the equation of the required pair of straight lines. Which pair of straight line? These two, this dotted one. Okay, these two pair of straight lines, required pair of straight lines, straight lines is, I can write it like this: x square plus y square minus 2 times of bx plus ay. Homogenizing means making the degree of all the terms to be same. So the first two terms are of degree 2, so I need to make this term also of degree 2. That's why I am multiplying it with this term. So now this term is of, this term needs to be multiplied with an element with degree 2. So therefore I will be squaring it, and that is equal to 0. Okay, so we have written this equation. Now if I simplify a bit, I can write it like this: x square. How I'm going to simplify? Say this is 4a square b square. Okay, after squaring it will be 4a square b square. Here it is 2ab. So taking 4a square b square common here, 4a square b square common, it will be minus 4ab, and then there will be bx plus ay, and then there will be ax plus by, and then here it will be a square plus b square minus c square into ax plus by whole square is equal to 0. Now see, what is my plan? My plan is to find the coefficients of x square and y square and add them up, and they should be equal to 0. Okay, why? Because we already discussed in the prerequisites. Okay, because if the equation is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0, then a plus b is equal to 0 gives the condition of perpendicularity, and a and b are nothing but they are the coefficients of x square and y square. So if I somehow find the coefficients of x square and y square, and then add up it and then make it 0, then I will be getting the required coefficients. So if I simplify it, I will be getting 4a square b square x square plus y square minus 4ab x square plus a square plus b square xy plus ab y square. Okay, this is the middle term. And now the last term is a square plus b square minus c square into a square x square plus 2ab xy plus b square y square is equal to 0. Now see one thing, from here I will be getting x square y square's coefficients. From here, from this term also I will be getting x square and y square coefficients, not from this term. Okay, and again from this term and from this term. So let us see that what are the square coefficients of x square and y square. So basically what we are going to do is coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square should be equal to 0 for perpendicularity. So if you see closely, the coefficient of x square here is 4a square b square, and here also the coefficient is minus 4a square b square. So these two terms will get cancelled. Okay, and this term 4a square b square will get cancelled with this term. So only thing that remains in the power of in the coefficient of x square is this term multiplied by this term and this term multiplied by this term. Okay, so I will be getting a square plus b square minus c square. This is common in both the terms, and then a square plus b square, and this should be equal to 0. So now you can clearly see that this can't be equal to 0. Why? Because they are the sum of two squares. They can be 0 only if a and b are 0, but here it is given that a and b are not 0. Okay, so if a and b be equal to 0, then the straight line will be a point, it won't be a straight line. Okay, because its equation is x plus by minus 2ab is equal to 0. And now, so that means this should be equal to 0. Therefore a square plus b square minus c square, here we should write that this can't be 0, can't be 0. Therefore a square plus b square minus c square must be equal to 0, or a square plus b square is equal to c square, which is the required result. So see, these questions are not very difficult. This is actually a very average kind of question, but some student may argue that why are you taking so much time in such medium questions or easy questions. This is because I am not taking a crash course. Okay, my main aim is to handhold those students who are not having the required ability to solve such questions, who do lack the manipulation skills or basic strategy that how to attack this type of questions. So my target audience is always the average or below average students. So I hope that you would have liked the video, and you should comment on videos, and you must also like it, because it will give me an encouragement to make further videos. Thank you.